Okay, so here we are. So I finished out a day off camera because I needed to bust rocks. We needed to get masonry level 1. The only way to do that is to make big rocks into little rocks, over and over and over again. That's what we did. We made big rocks into little rocks. In the meantime, I thawed out that soup, split it into a bunch of bowls since we had made a bunch of bowls. Now, to do the advanced forge, we need leather. We can do the simple forge, and we're going to have to do the simple forge, but ultimately, we want the advanced forge, and we need leather to do that, because we need bellows. And the only way to get that is by making leather. And the only way to do that, we're going to go off some animals. Now, it can't be big animals, it can't be cows. It's got to be medium-sized animals. A raccoon. So we got to either find deer, or we got to go off some pigs or sheep. Now, we have 1 sheep and 1 ram on our farm, so I don't want to do them in. But up the road here, there were some more sheep, and I'm going to go look and see how many sheep are in that other pasture. Because if we can consolidate the sheep down to our pasture, we can off the ram. And it looks like there might be multiple here. So let's see what we got over here. We've got 1 ram, 2 ewes, and a lamb. If we off the ram and we move the ewes down to us, then so there's the ram. So let me go get my rope out of the van. Do I have the rope in my hand, or is it in the van? It is in the van. Because I think what we can do, I think there's a gate over here. What? Oh. How about that? How about now? Can we attach the rope now? Alright. And then we can go this way. What are you doing, dummy? I want to close the gate, not jump it. There. So if we take them, it may take a little bit to get them down there, but there's the gate. Come on. Because we don't have a livestock trailer, so we got to do what we got to do. And I think we got to go through this gate as well, and then over. I don't think there's a gate there. Oh, there is a gate there. Oh. Come on. Come out the gate. And then, if we detach that, ranch sheep 4417, and that's 4417. Okay, so there's one. We go up and get the other one and walk it down. Unfortunately, we can't drive because we don't have a trailer. We're doing this the hard way. Come on, dummy. This away. Trust me on this. You'll like it down here. There's company. Not thirsty, well fed. Detached animal. All right. Now we got the ram to deal with. And what I'm going to do is we're going to grab this ram and we're going to bring it down to the house. There's those little fenced in areas where the chicken coops are. And we're going to put him in there until we got the stuff built to deal with what needs to be dealt with him. I'll get up. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, that's a ram, all right. And that leaves the baby left up there that we gotta go get. Now, it is my understanding that's, I don't know if it's implemented yet, but there's going to be animal husbandry in the game to where some are going to produce more than others, etc., etc. I don't know how that is going to be indicated. So we can figure out which of these rams is the better ram. Because we're going to want to keep the better ram. See, there's no way to really tell which one is better than the other. Other than the fact that this one has produced an offspring, the other one hasn't. But that offspring, I think, has been there the whole of this time, so who knows? All right. Now you stay there. And I'm going to go up and get this baby. Problem is, we need 2 pieces of medium leather. This only gets us 1. Unless we off one of the sheep. I'd kind of like to keep them for breeding stock. But we really only need 1 ram. was hoping I would be able to do that. Now, I don't know if it's going to let me get in the van with him or not. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It did. Good. Because when you take the lamb down and put it in the pasture, yep, now it's happy. Found its mama. Yep. Alright, so there we go. Now we just need something else to do in. Well, let's go up here, see if we can't find another farm with some medium-sized animals in them. So we can off one of them, and then hopefully load it in the van. I also want to check and see if there's anything in this building we want to take while we're here, since we're clearing this area. Oh, that's a wooden bucket. We definitely want the wooden bucket. Otherwise, we got to make one. So now we have one. I think we'll need another one, but at least we've got one now. Alright, let's go up and see if we can find some more animals. All we need is one. But not a cow. That, I think this neighborhood... Let's go this way. See if this is farmland out here. Nope, cul-de-sac. So how about the other side of town? The farmland out on the other side of town. I mean, that means we have to get through town, but we'll make it work. Well, that wasn't super terrible. I don't see much there worth snagging. Or worth getting out the van to even see if it's worth snagging. Alright, we're out in the farm fields. Alright, what do we got? Cows. Moo. Oh. Could we get a deer? We don't have anything to shoot it with. Yeah, I didn't think so. If we had something to shoot it with, we could get a deer, and that would work. We didn't bring a gun, because I didn't plan on hunting a deer. But a deer is considered a medium animal, from what I understand. Maybe we'll get lucky and find one on the road that we can run down. Accidentally, on purpose. Any animals? No animal. Is it even worth checking? I don't think so, but that would be amazeballs if there was anything in here that wasn't rotten. Holy shit. I don't know if it'll be rotten by the time we get home or not, but I'm impressed. Anything in that field? I don't see anything. I do see water, which means the potential for clay. Not that we need it right now, but we might as well, if we can pick it up. 2 sacks. Do we have a shovel? We better take the butterfly knife with us too, in case. Bandage. I bet the shovel is in the other trailer. I bet it's a waste for us to even get out. Yep. Oh well. The butterfly knife, though, if we do find something, we may need it to kill it. But at least now we know there's water there with clay. We know where we can come. Where is this in relationship to where we're normally at? Alright, so that may hit that road there. Bring us back to the house. Keep an eye out for farm fields. Oh yeah, right here. Add note. Clay. We will have to come back there for clay at some point. Are we not gonna... That road maybe. Alright, we'll go down here a little ways and then we'll turn around. I'm hoping for a farm. Or a deer. All down along here is going to be clay, though. We'll have to plan a trip for clay. Alright, this is going to turn and go down and... So we're going to head back. We're going to try that other road. See if it'll take us back where we want to be. I like the light effect. Pretty neat. I mean, for a game with some pretty basic graphics, they've done some cool stuff. Should be coming up on that road to the left. Alright, so it's not really a road, is it? Probably dead ends down here. Yeah. It dead ends. With shit in it. Oh well, I was hoping. Maybe we find something good, but guess not. Oh, you kidding me? Again? Son of a biscuit eater, but I had... I don't know. Don't know. Well, at least I realized it. Didn't drive halfway down the road bleeding out. Alright, well, let's try this one. That's a cow. That's a weird looking bull. Looks more like a horse, but I'm pretty sure it's a bull. I don't think there's horses in the game. Down that way and over, I guess. See if this takes us back home. Well, it's turning in the right direction. Yeah, it is going to take us across that bridge, I think. Yep, that's going to take us across the bridge. That way is. We go south a little further and see. Maybe we'll get lucky and hit a deer. I guess not. Alright. We'll swing a Louie and head back over the bridge. And this takes us past the country club. There's a car wreck up here. Yeah. Go down this way a little bit. See if we see anything. Come on, rabbit. Get out of the way. Oh well. Damn it. Hate wasting, but at the same time, alright. Where is this going? Got some kind of community here. How far up does this go? I bet that meets up there somewhere. We're not going to go that way because it's getting late. All right. Cornfield of sorts. We're going to go right. This ought to take us home. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna take us home. All right. We got that moved. Do we go up and take care of it now, or do we take care of it tomorrow? Or we go straight this way. See what's down here. Maybe there's farmland down there. I just want another medium animal. Is that too much to ask for? Alright, that takes us to the back side of town. So now we have a different way to get into town. That we don't have to go up through the main street. Did we just take a big loop? We just took a big loop. We just took a big loop. All right, well. We will go home and we will continue preparing for building our forge. We got the rocks broken into little rocks. Now we got to make square rocks out of round rocks. We'll leave that RAM for the night, and we'll off the RAM tomorrow, because we're gonna make the leather. It's gonna probably take a hot minute. Alright, what do we got back here? Anything? We got the bowls we're gonna need. We got the... That's all stuff we're gonna need to build stuff. Okay. And then in here we've got squash that's got to go in the freezer, or it goes bad. There we go. Alright. Now, let's go up and make littler rocks out of little rocks. And then that will give us hopefully masonry too. So if we do craft stone block from stone, there we go, we got masonry too. And what did we do with all those rocks? We put them there. So they can go in there. So that gives us masonry 2, which is what we need to make a basic forge, I do believe. Blacksmithing. So primitive forge, right? We need 10 stone, 1 stone anvil, and a bucket. So that's masonry. We need a stone anvil. But that's not masonry. How about, let's do this, anvil. Oh. Okay. Primitive forge, stone anvil. Oh, that's build. We need craft. Masonry, stone anvil. We need 1 large stone, which we don't have. Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, we will go get it, and then we're going to call it a night. All right, large stone. That's stone. Flat stone, flat stone, stone. Is that a large stone there? Remove large stone. There's another one there. And this is why it took so long to do that I had to take a whole day. Because that sucker is 40, is an encumbrance of 40 just by itself. So you can only do 1 at a time. And each one gives you 10 stones. and 10 points. Was that a son of a biscuit eater? There's a large stone right there. I'll have to keep that in mind. So craft stone anvil. And then that lets us build a primitive forge. We need 10 stones and a bucket of clay cement. Well, there's the clay cement. We just need 10 stones. Right? And then we could build our primitive forge. That ought to give us access, right? No. If it's doing that, I guess it's the only direction you can do it. Bucket of cement, okay. Build, primitive forge, build. Put it there, I guess. Yeah, it's not going to do it because alright, seriously. Fine. Let's do this. Put this here, those here, yeah, we'll put those there. We'll pick them up in just a second. Grab. Are you shitting me right now? All right, fine. Place. Right there. Grab. All right. Blacksmithing. Primitive forge. Build. Right freaking there. All right. So, we built the primitive forge. Now let's get our stuff back. We want the ropes back, the water bottles back, the butterfly knife back. All that other crap can stay. So now we can make iron bands in order to make wooden buckets, because we need iron bands to make wooden buckets, and we need wire to make wooden buckets. So we can make a wooden bucket now, and we need the wooden bucket to build the advanced forge. And we need 2 bellows, one for the forge and one for the furnace. So we need a piece of of leather for each of them. What is, oh, all right. Now I know what's weighing us down is this. No. All right. Go down here, grab a bowl of soup out of the refrigerator. Eat all. Eat a quarter. That leaves a quarter. We're going to go to bed hungry for the rest of it. All right. All right, guys. There we go. That gets us part of the way. I'll see you next time. Bye.